Cancer, happy April. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. So Cancer, this is going to be your April bone curio reading. You know how we start, bones and the charms first. Let me make sure I'm getting everything. And then we're going to go in with the tarot and then follow up with some oracle. And I have a new deck. It is the Money Moves Oracle deck. So hopefully it'll give you some good financial advice. I don't know who it's from because I think I got this deck off of Temu. So, it's one of those copy paste decks. But I'm sure you can find it there. Hit it before these tariffs, child. Hit it before the tariffs. Let's see. Cancer. Let me pick all the rest. I think come on now. Come on. All right. Cancer for April, Spirit. Any guidance, any messages? Cancer. Let's see what we have. Some of you in your money sector, there's a move that's coming in. This could be because of a job or an opportunity that's going to be coming in. Now, in the bad work sector, you have the cowrie shell upright. But this could be some definite opposition with that. Some of you, there's an issue with possibly a penis, masculine energy, health-wise. There may be even some issues with lower body, joint pain, things like that. There could be some emotional stuff, too, that's coming in because it's affecting health and money. Let's see. I am getting some type of legal situation. Now, unemployment is on top of this. So for some of you, this could be getting laid off. This could be that there is something to do with the government. Now, I don't know. Maybe you have a federal job or something like that where this is coming in because it looks like that there's a legal situation with this. It also could be getting laid off and applying for unemployment. It could be that you are walking away from the job for something else. Now, I do feel like that there may be an opportunity that is going to be coming in. You got more money coming in at some point, but there's definitely, we got the bullet casing in your love sector. There's a problem that's coming in. We have double head. We have somebody with their face down. So this might be not seeing everything that's going on. Best friend is upside down. So this might even be a problem or some type of issue with a friendship. Or for some of you, you could be having a problem. With a friendship. Somebody could be going through some type of, what do you call it? Change. Maybe there was something that was moving a certain way and now there's something that you're not seeing, you don't want to see, or vice versa. It's a general read. This could even be somebody looking at you and it's like something that they don't want to see. Spirit is definitely saying pay attention to messages that are coming in. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to angel numbers, things that repeat. We do have the love heart upside down and we have the explosion symbol. And this could be literally some type of big problem in a relationship. There is some type of restriction in a home. There's no fun, Cancer. Some of you might be living in a situation or an environment where there is not good energy. Now, if we look at it, we got the bullet casing in love, we got something blowing up with the heart, and then we also have some type of issue in your home. So some of you might just be in a situation where there is some problem, or we're coming out of Mercury. This could be communication problems. For some, there may be even an ending to a relationship that is coming in just because the bullet casing and then the explosion makes me think that some of you, I think, are getting ready to walk away from somebody. And it also could be that I'm saving my money to get a house. I don't feel like that if you're doing this, that you're sharing this with people, Cancer. So some of you might be secretly putting some money to the side. If this is not you, it's a general read. Somebody else may be secretly putting money to the side to move on. If you've been thinking about going back to school, this is a good time to do it. Some of you look like you have an opportunity that's coming in. I am seeing something with skill set, education, and travel. So this could even be traveling for work. For a few of you, you might make your money through travel, where this could be Uber, Lyft, pilot, flight attendant. Like I say all the time, my sister's a flight attendant. This could literally be looking at another place to move. I feel like relocation is coming in for some, not all. But we've been seeing a move that's been showing probably what, Cancer? The last 3 readings, I believe. Maybe even more than that, where it's like something changes in your environment. Now, we definitely got the eye upside down, and this is not wanting to see something. We have demon head, and then we have the skeleton hand, where it's like somebody is being, there's this take. There is deception coming in with the chicken foot. This is either, because it's right under the demon head, so this could be talking to someone where there is a lack of truth, or there's deception that's coming in, just because the skeleton hand is under it. Now, this could be somebody that is using their words to take something from you, get something from you. I am getting, hold up the card up. We got messages coming in with the 8 of Wands, but from the demon. So some of you may get something or hear something in 2025, because 2025 is the charm under it with the demon head that causes some type of problem. Could affect your money, because we have conversation about it. There also may be some type of legal situation that has to deal with because of a message. For some of you, could be a marriage exploding, because we have definitely, the heads are turned away from each other. We got double head and we got a different head. Not only are they turned away from each other, but one is upright, one is upside down. This is 2 people that are not seeing things the same way. And then we have the clouds. We definitely have some issue with somebody being not flexible with something. And then we have the sword. I think a lot of you could be in a situation where you're trying to protect yourself, because we have opportunity on the other side of the sword. We have money in the center, but we do have some stress, and we have the moon and it's upside down. And so this is something that's being hidden, but it's going to come to light because it's in the center, which means that this is something that spirit is going to put a focus on. So if there's anything that's being done in the dark, it comes to the light. Could cause some type of health issue because we have the doctor bag. So I think that for a few of you, please manage or try to manage your stress. Now, with the explosion of a relationship, and this doesn't have to be just marriage or a romantic relationship, this could be a friendship. We have best friends over here where it's like somebody is not seeing something clearly, or maybe not on the same path about what they want, or I don't know. I feel like that either y'all are in a situation you don't want to be in, or somebody else is in a situation that they don't want to be in, and there may be a communication or a lack of communication, because I feel like somebody's purposely trying not to talk about it because they don't want to have to see it or deal with it. Evil eye energy is close to your center. Money loss is there. There could be arguments about money. We also have the gun pointing towards opportunity, and it's pointing towards love. Some of y'all definitely are going to be having a problem with a relationship that may affect money at some point. Definitely getting some joint pains. We have the cross and the bad spell work, and it's upside down. And this is maybe even confused about direction. You could be in the middle of the crossroads, like what do I want to, let me get it out. What do I want to do? What am I trying to do? On the other side of the dice, we have the circle, and this is literally doing the same shit over and over again, and that could be why the explosion comes in. And then we have the question mark. I don't know what to do. And then on the other side, we have the mask, somebody wearing a false mask, and that could be where the explosion comes in. Some of y'all may be trying to be something that another person wants you to be, and you can't. The explosion might come there. Some of you might be seeing somebody for who they really are, and the explosion is there. And you're breaking a cycle. Maybe not that you want to, but something explodes, so the cycle is broken. Let's look at money coming in, but definitely something working against your money. Something going on with money in your love sector. Could be that you're passionate about something that brings money in, but I'm a little concerned with the bullet casing on top of the heart, because there is a problem. Possibly a problem. Maybe you're a small business and you're passionate about your business, and all these tariffs and changes that they're making could be affecting your money. For some of you, the bullet casing on top of the heart could be that you are married and there's a divorce and now you have to divide assets. But we do have a new home or a move that's coming in. We have emotions on top of this. Now, let's see. Let's pull some of these cards. We have 9 of Wands, defending yourself. 10 of Wands, feeling burdened. 8 of Cups, moving on. And then we have the handcuffs wide open. So somebody is literally taking themselves out of handcuffs. Maybe there was something that was a little bit heavier on you, and you are trying to figure out a way to make money to get out of it. For some of you, this could be a brand new job. It's like, okay, I feel like that I'm defending myself in this situation. I feel overwhelmed with something. And then the 8 of Cups is, it's time for me to let this go and move on. And that could be where the emotions are. Yeah. Skull and crossbow. Something is dead. And with the 8 of Cups, it's basically like, it's time for me to move on. Now, we do have King of Pentacles, and that's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Some of you could be cutting ties with an earth sign person. And then 9 of Pentacles, being independent, going on your own. Self-reliance. Let's see. Evil Eye energy. We have the Queen of Wands. Fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. A lot of angel protection coming in. And I definitely see something that you're trying to manifest, but there's some blockages with that. But I think your angels or your spirits are kind of trying to protect. You definitely have some gossip. There is envy and jealousy. Looks like that there's some conflict that is going to be coming your way with someone. And this person is pointing towards the love. So we have the claw. We have the vertebrae. This is maybe standing your ground. We also have a lot of communication that is coming in. So there may be something that you are talking about, or the way that you're communicating, where it's like you're putting your foot down. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm not going to bend on. This is what's coming in. Maybe an argument or something is forcing you to be a little bit more stern with maybe your family, a co-worker, a partnership. I do see a lot of spirit protection. But we got some changes that are coming in. We have a new key that's coming, and it's looking towards your money, family. So there may be a move that's coming in. And it looks like something with the lucky charm in the upright by the key could be something that is lucky for you. I don't know. There's a lot of opportunity that's coming in, and it looks like that you're trying to protect it. So with the moon there, something could be coming to light that seems devastating at first because of the double head and you having to pull out the sword. But then it looks like that the lucky charm and the key could be that this is actually something beneficial to you. So maybe there's an opportunity, there's a job loss, but it opens the door to another job. There is, okay, this is not the place for me to be. I'm going to move, but maybe there's more opportunity there. Some of you may be having some type of sentimental value towards a job or a place that is not the permanent thing for you. I do get crown in the upside down in the family, and this is not feeling secure. We have an anchor that is coming in on top of the 4 of Cups. And sometimes this is like a work in progress to me. Like, I know I'm going to get there. I know stability is there, but I'm not there yet. Some of you might be making some changes in your family. We got 3 of Cups, which should be celebrations and opportunities, but we have some stress that's coming in. Some of you, there's also an admirer that possibly you're connecting with work, and maybe that's what's stressing you out. I'm wondering if there's a third party thing going on, Cancer, because it looks like that somebody is making some type of connection with an admirer that causes some type of stress. So it could be you, or it could be a relationship, because we have something that blows up. We definitely have taken the handcuffs off, though, with the Eight of Cups and walking away. Some of you may meet somebody and decide that you want to move in a different direction with this person. If not you, then this could be somebody else. It's like, I think I'm going to move in a different direction, because we have Ten of Wands. I don't want this burden. I don't want this stress. Somebody is interested in me. Eight of Cups, I want to move on. We have a new key that's coming in. Anchor is coming in, where it's like that maybe you're getting some type of stability, but maybe in a different direction, because we got different opportunities. But there could be fear or stress that's coming in. I'm definitely seeing with the plant that there is maybe some type of stress because something is not manifesting or growing the way that it should. And there's a lot of communication about it. We do have a transformation coming in. Some of you, there is going to be some type of life change. It's in your center with the butterfly. Something major is coming in. You may be cutting some people off, though, with the sword. Let's get into the tarot and see. Because where there was maybe a sentimental attachment or emotional attachment, it's in your money sector. And I mean, this could be that I love money more than anything right now. But maybe it's because there's a move that's coming in and you're wanting to focus on the finances. For some of you, this might be part of the major life change. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer spirit. Any guidance, any messages? Oh, this card completely bent. Let's get it right. Cancer for April. We got a couple of cards that are, so we got the Strength card in reverse, weakness. We have the King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in reverse, discouraged, lacking direction. And then we have reckless, bad-tempered, lazy, unmotivated. For some of you, because these cards came out in reverse already, some of you are dealing with a earth sign, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That is maybe a little bit, there's some doubts. There's somebody being paranoid. There's a lack of direction. There is recklessness. And there is maybe a lack of discipline, suppressed urges. So it could be somebody doing something or making a decision, but they're not thinking it through. And so we saw something with the King of Pentacles within this section. So that's interesting. Wait a minute. We got another one that's in reverse. So we have a Knight of Swords, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And we have in reverse, impulsive, competitive. And then we have Seven of Pentacles, and this is fruits of your labor, something that you're pouring energy into that is gonna push through. So I don't know, some of you definitely could be dealing with some type of competitive energy that's coming in. Okay, now this is good. Let me get, it's making me wonder, like, what else is going on, Cancer? Let's get into it. Let me see. We got any other cards that are turned upside down? That was weird. Okay, no. All right, Cancer. Whenever I see cards like that in my decks, I always read what they are, because sometimes it is just, it's the message. You don't even have to shuffle them. It's just there. Cancer. One more time, Spirit. All right. Okay, let's see. So we have Queen of Cups in reverse, though. This is envious, needy, jealousy, hiding emotions. Maybe not the best energy that you want to be in, Cancer, but it could be that there, with the explosion, with something, it could be that you are feeling this way because something didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. Now, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, and this is facing fears, acceptance. It's like, okay, whatever happened, I have to accept it. I got to face it, and let's move on. So there's more focus that's coming in because of something that happened. Now, be careful of codependency because we have needy, jealousy, and vengeance, which means that I'm accepting something, but I might not be letting it go. So, try not to get caught up in an energy, because you know how you get mad and you're like, I can show you better than I can tell you. That's what this energy feels like to me. And I'm not going to say that something's wrong with it. I just feel like that if you don't balance it, you're going to lose control and you might end up crashing out because of it. Now, Six of Pentacles, this is money coming in. Be careful that you're not accepting a situation that is uncomfortable because of just the financial reasons. Because sometimes it's like, well, I know that, this is kind of like staying in a marriage that you really don't want to stay in because it's like, okay, we need the money to come through, or I have to settle for this. There may be some problems. We have Queen of Sword energy, and it's in reverse. This is somebody who's cold-hearted, could be bad-tempered. Queen of Swords in reverse is a nasty energy. They can be very vindictive too. So we have you starting off with vengeance, accepting something, and then it's like, okay, let's stay in the situation with this Six of Pentacles for money. But we have an energy that is not a great energy to be trying to work something out. If this is a job, this could be like you're having a horrible time with an employee or a coworker, but it's like, I need the money. I got to go ahead and do what I got to do. But it looks like that this person is not going to be the easiest to work with. There are some issues. Four of Wands. Y'all could be married. And that could be why. So we might have Cancer, emotional, but the needy card, envious and jealousy, vengeance though makes me think something happened. Facing fears, having to deal with something, but looking forward, focused on whatever it is that they need to do. Six of Pentacles, all right, we having problems, but I got to focus on this money. I got to be about this money. Then the Queen of Swords, we have somebody that is just bad tempered, cold-hearted. There may be some things that need to be dealt with this energy. Four of Wands could be somebody that you are married to, in a contract with, in a business with, that it's like, okay, we're bound by something. So maybe there's some legal obligation with this. For some of you, you're married to this person. Now we have the Sun in reverse, and this is discontentment. This is clouded perspective, dull feelings, a loss. Eight of Wands in reverse, quarrels, jealousy, wasted effort. Like, why am I here? I don't pour all my energy into something for what? And somebody is disappointed. They're discontented with the outcome. Two of Cups, for some of you, this is definitely a relationship. It's in reverse. Dissatisfaction, petty quarrels, jealousy. And we got three cards that are talking about jealousy. We have arguments. We have miscommunication. Eight of Swords, somebody being in their own energy, feeling trapped. It's in the upright. We have restriction, limitations, feeling trapped in a situation. The Moon, deception, and we saw that in the middle. And I told you something's going to come out. So we got somebody who's feeling trapped. Three of Cups, three people. For some of you, this is cheating. Typically, Three of Swords would be cheating, but deception, On top of the Three of Cups in reverse, this is withdrawn. This is untrustworthy. This is loss of a friend. I'm not pouring energy into you because you lied. The Moon card, something came out that was seen. Somebody had to get out of their head. So here's the thing. For some of you, if this is a marriage that's cheating, the cheating I don't feel like was what broke the marriage. It may have exploded the marriage because it looks like that there were already problems before this happened. If this is business, then it could be that somebody that you trusted did you dirty and it came to light, but it looks like there were problems already there before this happened. Untrustworthy energy, loss of a friendship. This makes me think that something is not going to be the same again. Hangman in the upright, we have restrictions. Um, it's basically slowing down and maybe trying to figure out what the next move is going to be. The World card, though, somebody's going to leave. Page of Wands, a message that comes in. The Devil card, I'm letting go of bondage. Now, not yet though, because it's in the upright. If it was flipped, this is somebody saying I'm releasing myself from bondage. But this is somebody over here plotting to make their next move. And then the Page of Wands is like, I need to go ahead and talk about this, put something out. Devil is showing there's a fear though, self-restriction. I'm going to stay here until somebody's scared about financial loss. So you might be still in a job or a relationship because you are worried about losing money. Four of Swords is let me take a step back. Let me try to recover. Star card is hope. Maybe this is not so bad. Let me go ahead and try to deal with this. Some of you might be in a really difficult situation. And because of worries about finances or money, it's like, let me try to figure out how it can stay here, how it can work this out, how we can, manage this. So there may be talks of separation, but let's work it out. This could also be maybe I need to leave this partnership or this business, but let's work it out. This also could be too that somebody is plotting. Because one person, deception and withdrawn is showing that somebody is moving in a different direction. The world is definitely showing that something is going a different direction. There's a fork in the road. One person may be thinking that this is what I'm doing. The other person is like, but no, this is what I'm doing. There may be some hope that's coming in, but I think it's more so it's one or the other that's coming in. Cancer is going to have to be really careful of your emotions because we got jealousy, 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 and something never being the same. If you fall out with somebody this month, I just feel like that you're kind of like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, but it's not going to be the same. And because it's not going to be the same, it could either push you to move on or push somebody else to move on. Whatever this thing was that exploded, it brought something to the light. Let's see. So we had, let me get it right. We had the explosion. Then we had on the other side of it a cycle. So spirit was kind of like, let's break it because something was fake. Something was fake. So the moon, something was hidden. So spirit brought something to light that looks like it absolutely had to be brought to light that may end up affecting your finances. Some of you are going to stay in a position where you're comfortable because the finances are there. You're not ready to move. And I actually just talked to a friend about this yesterday where she was like, her roommate and her are having problems. She's a Cancer. And she's like, I can't afford to move out. So I'm just going to avoid her until I can save my money and move out. So this might connect. This might really connect to some of you. This is either a relationship, whether this is a marriage, somebody you living with, somebody that you're working with. Something comes to light and it brings the reality of something out that may make people feel uncomfortable. Jealousy and arguments are there, which means that there is something that comes out. Did the candle just blow out? That you're going to have to deal with. Some of y'all, I think, are going to be dealing with facing your fears this year of independence. If this is not you, you might be the one moving on, and the other person, and is like, okay, what do I do? How do I move forward with this? So there is some type of energy of fear that has to be worked through. Cancer. Oops. All right. All right. So first thing comes out, love life. So for some of you, this is a relationship. Free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. So something starts off good. And then we have something that comes in. Hold up. Let's see. A new beginning. So this should be good. A love life, a new beginning. You will start a new job, new life, clean sweep, which is really good. But then we get something that comes in with closed door. So something happens. Okay, let's see. No good job opportunities. Current job is coming to an end. Time to start all over again. Now, for some of y'all, we did see job loss. But for a few of you, we have love life, new beginning, and something that causes a start over. Let's see. Hold up. Independence, though. Somebody moving forward by themselves. A new beginning, a door closes, something is starting over. Independence is there. Let's see. Spiritual work. Could be somebody working against something that you're trying to do. Could be somebody working against a relationship. Maybe you're the one that's doing spiritual work too with this new independence. Wisdom, seeing something the way that you need to see it. Insight into the nature of physical object gives foresight. Use your best judgment. Spirit brought something to light. Maybe something happened with this door that closed and it made you look into something a little bit different. For some of you, it could definitely have to do with your love life. New beginning is there, which I'm wondering if maybe somebody tried to start a new beginning and the door got closed. Something happened. Spiritual comes in, and then wisdom. Spirit is showing you something. Let's see. Public face. Something comes out. Follow your heart. Become who you want to be. So we get wisdom. We get a vision from spirit, or we get some type of message. It's pay attention. We're trying to help you navigate something. Let's look at wisdom's insight into the nature and the physical aspect of something. Public face. Let's see. It's okay. It's okay to be by yourself. And then we have power. Remember what I told you, that I think some of y'all are going to be going through a really hard transition, and it may not look like it, but it looks like at the end, some of y'all are going to be moving forward by yourself. There's a break of a cycle. This could be that there's a new person that comes in that starts a new beginning, and you close the door on something else. Independence is like, I'm moving forward. Now, if there is somebody else that's coming in, maybe some of y'all are like, okay, we're not in a relationship. You might be seeing somebody, or somebody else may be seeing somebody with the relationship exploding that doesn't necessarily take off. But spirit brought this to light. Wisdom is, it's okay to use your judgment, to trust your intuition, which means that spirit gave you some type of indication to look deeper into something that may have explained. Maybe this was a situation where you're like, something is different. The business isn't running the way it's supposed to. This person is not acting the way that they normally act. There's something that makes me want to look. And it looks like something did. And you did look. Moon card, something comes to light. And then we have public face, which is basically, it's okay to be by yourself. And then the power card is focus on your needs. Not everybody else's need, not the partnership needs. but your needs. So something happened, Cancer, that is putting you in a better position of focusing on you, focusing on what you need to do. For some of you, this could be a job loss or something, some type of loss. And there's a cycle that was broke. Some of you, Spirit is like, okay, let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and focus on this money. And for some, there may even be something with education that opens up new doors moving forward. Whatever it is, there's a new beginning, because the key, there's a little bit of turmoil around it, but you put the sword out, which means that you're fighting for something. So it could be beneficial for you in the long run. Maybe not at the beginning. I feel like the stress and the explosion of something is going to throw you off before you find your balance. But you are going to find your balance, Cancer. Woo, Lord. All right, Cancer. Love you.